I've only ever done one game jam, and I'd like to think I've gotten better since then. So, to compare my skills from 4 months ago, I took a quick look at upcoming game jams on itch, and one caught my eye. It's called Pizza Jam, and though at first I thought it meant you had to make a game about pizza, oh no, I was mistaken. Instead, it meant if you win a pizza! And if you take one look at me, you could tell I'm the kind of girl who would do anything for a free za. So I clicked join and waited for the theme to be announced. Or shall I say themes, because little did I know, this specific jam actually provides multiple options for the theme. And here's a list of all 15 of them, and I'm so indecisive. How will I ever choose? Luckily, the creator is pretty active in the Discord, and they were able to answer my question of whether or not we can do more than one theme, and they said yes. It won't give you a bonus, but you can still do it. So, because I'm so extra, I decided to choose 2 themes. Welcome to space, and I'm drinking black coffee. Anyways, I'm gonna let Day 1 Manit tell you all about it. Good morning from me and Nico. So there's this game. Okay, Nico, you need to chill. Okay, so there's this game jam, and basically the winner gets pizza, and I want pizza. And it has a list of themes, and I think I'm gonna mix and match a couple of them. And yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. I feel like a coffee shop simulator is something I can do. Sir, I am working. So I think I might do like a coffee shop simulator or something, but I need to figure out how to make it stand out, you know, because I kind of don't want to just make a coffee shop simulator. So maybe I can look at the other themes and see what I can mix. Possessed, you know, maybe like a horror themed. Maybe Welcome to Space. Oh, I like Welcome to Space, because then maybe it could be like an alien coffee shop and you have to make coffee for aliens. And then maybe at the end, there's an astronaut. And he says, oh, I drink black coffee. And then you're like, oh, you're one of me. You are like us. You are like us. Yeah, I like that. So I started writing down some ideas and some concept arts, but then I realized if I really want to be immersed and inspired, I should just go to a coffee shop. Duh. I'm waiting for my coffee now. I also recorded some noises in the coffee shop so that I can use it in the game. So at the coffee shop, I decided to make some prototyping assets specifically for the coffee machine. I ended up with this, which, you know, is so detailed, it's so beautiful, so perfect. No, but it did its job, which is all you need at the end of the day. And then I started working on the main gameplay loop. So the idea is a customer would come in with a specific coffee request, and then you have to press the right buttons, and then you serve it to them, and then you make money. It's kind of like a very, very basic version of those like Papa's games, except there's no Papa, which honestly is a win in my book. That man is evil. I know it. And then I went back home to hang out with my fiancé and start drawing the actual assets. Originally, I made the screen quite large for pixel art, about like 600 by 300. But after starting on the machine, I was like, it's too big, no. So I decreased the size of the screen to 384 by 216 pixels, which is just like, you know, the 1920 by 1080 divided by 10 times 2. And I felt way more comfortable drawing in this size. Anyways, I wanted to go for like a retro futuristic vibe where it almost looks like one of those like old style diners but set in a futuristic movie. Does that make sense? Originally, I had an idea for a roast function, but it felt like too many steps. It was unnecessary, so I just got rid of that. And instead, I added an optional foam art station. It took me quite a while to figure out how to make it so it looked like you were drawing foam on coffee. And I'm pretty sure Godot has a drawing function, but I ended up just like DIYing it myself. And what I did was basically instantiate a foam particle every time your mouse is pressed down in the area of the coffee with a 0.2 second interval, just so it's not like going crazy. So like when you go too fast, the dots kind of spread out. But I kind of like it because it reminds me of those like old Tamagotchi games. Tamagotchi Corner Shop, aka one of my favorite games ever. I don't know, it's cute. Tell me what you think. Then I drew the cash register where your score will show up as money, the table, the backdrop, and a window where you can see out into space. So I ended up implementing everything into Godot, and at that point the main gameplay loop and the main scene was done. I had to add some more details like little animations here and there, and also the alien customers, but the main bulk of the game was done, and I was so proud that I got all that done on day 1. Okay, so it's day 2 and I actually did quite a lot on day 1. Let me show you. So we basically have the main screen done. You can press here, cold, it turns it to cold, hot, turns it hot. We have the flavors, and then I added this little latte art section where if you go in, the little latte thing shows up and you can draw latte art. If we get this right, we should get 10 coins. You ready? Oh yeah! So basically what I did was if you get the cup, the temperature, and the flavor correct, those are 3 points each, but if you get all correct, instead of getting a 9, you get a 10 to get a perfect score. So day 2, I kind of just spent the day making aliens. I was able to make 5, which are based on the first 5 themes, which are Snap, Photo Time, Anti-Gravity, Too Many Snakes, Possessed, and Salad Days. Now, I've never heard of Salad Days before, but apparently it means like the early days of something. So I just made this youngin' who's on his early days or salad days of a coffee addiction. I implemented them all into Godot, and this time I learned my lesson because I had a video where I was talking about making a character creator and I made it so hard to add new things into it. So I finally took some time and learned about inherited scenes, and that's what I did. I made a base alien scene and every new alien was just an inherited scene of that. After adding the sprites, I implemented some basic animation, like the walking in, the walking out, and also the talking when they order. And that's it for day 2. Way less progress, but still progress nonetheless. On day 3, I didn't really do that much because it was arts and crafts day. Here's some footage of it. I made my little tiny cute pixie character from the game I'm currently working on, Hollow Hearth. Update video coming very soon. And yeah, after that, at night, I was able to work on the game a little bit more. And what I did was I worked on the ordering system. Originally, I had the orders come in as dialogue, but I just felt it was too wordy. So I ended up creating these icons that will show exactly what they want. And if you hover over them, they'll tell you in writing what it is. Day 4, I had a songwriting session with my best friends, and they grilled me some mackerel. Mackerel is my favorite fish. It might also be my favorite, meat to have. Anyways, specifically today, I try to think of ways to implement a tutorial, because in my first game jam, the tutorial was just a screen, and I don't like that. So I decided on making a little astronaut buddy who will be guiding you through your first customer. And I decided that his name would be Ron, which is short for astronaut. And on day 5, I also had another songwriting session. So I wasn't able to do much, but I was able to make some character sprites for the alien customers based off of the next 3 themes, which are No Chance of Winning, Underwater Adventure, and I'm Drinking Black Coffee. On day 6, I spent half the day setting up my new setup. Shout out to Lenovo! And I finally implemented all the tutorial section ideas I had. So yeah, basically the tutorial will only show up for the first customer, and even if you skip the tutorial and just press serve, he'll go away, so you won't have to deal with him for too long. And then I decided to finish up the rest of the alien customers. And here they are with their respective themes. Everything is backwards. Little Big Man. Welcome to Space, which is actually Ron. He came in to say hi and get a coffee. King of Cards, Turn to Stone, Your Secret Spell, and lastly, I'm Just a Scarecrow. And I also implemented a progression system with the flavors. So after the 4th customer, you're gonna unlock Stardust, and after the 9th, you're gonna unlock Meteorite. Just to help it feel a little bit exciting that you're unlocking stuff and you have more options, and yeah. Day 7 was for adding sounds. I first made some simple background music with spacey vibes. Here's a bit of the process. And then I added the coffee shop ambiance that I recorded in the coffee shop on day 1. And then I went on Zapsplat to get some sound effects for the coffee machine and the buttons. After that, I made the title screen with a logo, and if you wait a little bit, you can see Ron flying across the screen. And yeah, at this point, the game was quote-unquote done, so I uploaded it on itch to get my friends to do a little bit of playtesting. Day 8 is when I got the footage back, and here are some highlights of the first round of playtesting.
Space Bruise. Loving the little alien star. Oh my god. Am I like timed or something?
Boo. Surf. He's a happy ghost.
Okay, why is she hot? She's a working girl. That's literally Julia Fox. Oh my god, these characters!
Zooey mama.
Zooey mama!
Whoa, you look like me.
After getting this back, I noticed that the biggest issue was people just didn't see the tutorial. It was just very easy to miss. So I added a flashing animation to the next buttons in hopes that it will catch the player's attention. And then I sent them for a second round of playtesting, and here are the highlights.
Playtesting the Space Bruise. I've seen a lot of this, so I'm going to try to be genuinely reacting, but I have seen a lot of this, so I probably spoil a lot of it for myself, but whatever. Let's see. Alright, we got the girly pop first. Hot. Ooh, I like how you can hover over it and see which one. I don't think that was there last time I played.
Just testing out this new anti-gravity machine. Alright, well, I don't know if it's all that, but...
Alright. I like the stars in the background. I don't think that was there last time I played as well.
Oh no, it's a ghost? Oh, it's a ghost. I thought that said goo. I was like, wait a minute.
We got a star. Kirby. Now we got this goober.
Wait, this is actually sick. Like, how did you make this?
I love this end screen. This is sick. Love the astronaut. SB, Space Bruce.
Wait, so can I get a higher score than 100?
I was super happy with the results, and I decided that the game was officially done. So I gave the itch page a little makeover, added the banner, the background, and the cover image. I think my canvas image making skills improved so much from my first game jam. Like, look at this. There's no competition, babes. And then I pressed submit, and now I just gotta wait one day until we can start voting. Yes, I once again decided to upload a day early. I'm just scared, okay? You never know these days with all the outages happening, okay? So, during the voting period, I was really surprised actually, because for some reason, the whole time my game had the most amount of votes, even though I wasn't like promoting it on like the Discord channel or anything. So I don't know, that felt weird. I mean, I'm very happy, like it makes me really happy that people want to click on it. And after 10 days of voting, the results, well... I didn't win. I got 4th place. But I'm still gonna celebrate with a zaw. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it enough to subscribe so that you'll stay up to date with my upcoming projects and videos. Thanks again, and I hope you have a good day. Bye!